put a man on the moon, but they can't make a mechanical fish that floats?
It's a smorgasbord for Jaws fans, but more to the point, it's a really good, clever, intelligent play.
The play is called The Shark is Broken, a feast for fans of the film that's about to celebrate its 50th anniversary. We're talking about Jaws. It's an inside look at the relationship between the three main actors during production.
Richard Dreyfuss, Roy Scheider, and Robert Shaw. They spent hours out on the open water while film crews tried fixing the mechanical shark. As WBZ's Chris Tanaka shows us, the play, co-written by Shaw's son, puts the spotlight on what happened when the cameras weren't rolling.
It feels very, very good to bring it here.
After directing the Broadway production of The Shark is Broken, Guy Masterson can't wait to debut the play at the North Shore Music Theater in Beverly with one of the original producers at his side.
It's a brilliant thing for Bill Hanney, because he's also a Martha's Vineyard resident, to start it here in North Shore, this beautiful place, round stage.
During rehearsal, Jonathan Randall Silver, Josh Tyson, and Timothy W. Hull find their characters, Richard Dreyfuss, Roy Scheider, and Robert Shaw, all trapped on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
I think we underestimated the power of the sea.
Yes, lads, we have angered Neptune.
I think you mean Poseidon.
What did they teach you in school? They're the same bloody god.
The lads were getting rather frustrated and desperate, and the three very different guys in a very, very small environment, and it makes for good comedy.
The title character has had a cardiac infarction. Bruce is dead.
Bruce, the mechanical shark, never quite worked the way the film crew wanted it to.
So they take the shark out of the box, they hook it up to the rig, they take it underwater, they pull it back up, and the thing's got a dent in its chin.
Portraying the real people who starred in the first ever summer blockbuster is a welcome challenge.
Having access to, years of interviews and footage of them as, either in that time, in 1974 or, after, it helps so much in creating the character.
I think there are certain cadences you have to hit and kind of sound like it, but ultimately, like any character, you're bringing yourself to the role, and you find what you have in common, what you don't.
It's a really fun dynamic because these three guys they're so different.
Jaws is beloved all around New England, and the actors jumped at the chance to be part of this unique take on the story.
I don't think I'm quite prepared for what we're walking into, but I'm very excited for all the energy that's going to be surrounding this play.
Seeing that Guy was directing this production of it was very exciting.
Especially during the 50th anniversary.
That's right. And knowing that this would be both at North Shore and on Martha's Vineyard was, you can't beat it.
You think it's going to be a hit?
The best movies I've made have made no money. The worst have made a fortune.
Which category do we fit into?
How did they survive so long on that boat in such a small space and not tear each other to bits? And if they had torn each other to bits, what would have happened to Jaws? It may never have happened.
The Shark is Broken opens at North Shore Music Theater Friday night and runs through Sunday, May 11th. The 50th anniversary performances on the Vineyard are set to start on July 5th. Chris Tanaka, WBZ News.
Okay, we were just saying the casting for that play, masterful.
Absolutely.
Steven Spielberg was 26 years old when he directed that film.
Which is wild. And most critics believe in the film, the fact that they couldn't get it working and only used it for that big scene at the end ended up being a masterpiece.
Built so much suspense.
Right?